LightSpeed English, podcast número 7 para estudiantes de inglés de nivel avanzado. Y estamos con Gordon y vamos a hablar de la religión.
Ajá.
Porque es muy importante la religión.
Mm-hmm.
¿O no? What's your opinion?
I'll tell you in a moment. Are you okay?
I'm okay, yeah. Continue to be okay.
Good.
And you?
I'm really well. I noticed you've got the same top on as in the last podcast.
Yes, I just have these to wear.
Yeah.
And you the same.
Yes, indeed.
We're matching. And you've got a massive stain here.
That's of Sebastian.
Yeah.
And chocolate.
Yeah. Every stain you've got is of Sebastian.
Clearly. Yeah.
When you haven't even been with him, it's like, oh, this is of Sebastian.
Yeah,
True.
that's a good excuse.
Lipstick here. Oh, it's of Sebastian.
Yeah. Sebastian is our son, by the way. Yeah. So, religion. Cynthia.
Religion. Okay. So, I'd say, for example, if we're talking about religion in Spain, if we're comparing, I don't think Spain is a very religious country now with the newer generations. I think it was before, definitely was.
Mm-hmm.
Big on Christianism and
Catholicism.
Catholicism,
really.
exactly. Yeah. Catholicism.
Yeah.
And when I was little, the main religions there were Catholicism, the vast majority, and Jehovah's Witnesses.
Uh-huh.
That would just be the annoying ones knocking on the door and going, don't open the door, the Jehovah's Witnesses are around, don't open the door. Yeah. And this is funny because Gordon used to be a Jehovah's Witness, so I just kind of annoy him with that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you didn't have a choice. It was
I was brought up as a Jehovah's Witness. Then.
Yeah.
When I became old enough to realise that it was terrible, I left.
Yeah, so that's why he's a bit weird, because he was a Jehovah's Witness. No, I mean, they're lovely, but...
Nice people, but terrible religion.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I was brought up as a Catholic.
As a Catholic, and you were confirmed, yes?
When you say confirmed?
You had a confirmation. What's it called when you?
The first communion.
Communion, yeah.
But this is the thing. I mean, I think everybody just does this. You know, you're born and you have a baby and you could just baptize your baby because everybody does that, and then your son daughter is 9 and then they do the first communion.
Yeah.
Catechesis?
I don't know what it's called.
You know, like the preparation for the first communion, all these classes about the Bible and the
and then after the communion, they never go to church again.
No, but this is like, what you confirmed, you don't really think about anything when you're at that age, just do whatever everybody says and that's it. It's later on in life when you go, right, I either like religion or I don't like religion, or I don't like this religion, or...
Sure.
And that's the same with you. But as a country...
Yeah, I mean, what I see happening in Spain now with the new generations, which is people go to church in Spain for baptism,
yes,
communion,
yes,
marriage,
yes,
death,
yes,
yeah, funeral. In the
and
UK,
mass. Some people go to mass. Or
mass.
Elderly people go to mass.
But if you see the church when people are coming out for mass, there's not many people, and they tend to be old people.
Elderly people go to mass.
In the UK, we go to church for baptisms, marriage, and funerals, and that's it.
And what's with funerals in England? They're so weird.
Why?
I mean, in Spain, because they're really weird. In Spain, somebody dies, and they go straight to the tanatorio, which is in English.
We don't have that.
It's true. I don't know why I asked. So you go to el tanatorio, and you're with your relative for whatever time,
the evening,
until the following morning,
yeah.
When that person is to be buried or cremated, and that's it. 2 days, it's over with. The following day, over with. In here, it drags on for like, somebody dies today, and the funeral is the following week.
Normally it's between
like,
7 and 10 days that we wait.
That's just ridiculous.
Because sometimes the coroner has to make an investigation or whatever.
Investigations of what?
To find out the cause of death. Yeah?
But, well, I mean, if it was a murder, sure. I would understand, but somebody just dying of old age, or somebody's been in hospital and dying.
But many times people in hospital still have to have a check.
Weird. So anyway.
Yeah. so what I see is in the UK now, people go to church for baptism,
Yes.
marriage and funeral. And apart from that, the only people who go to church are the ones who are either that small amount that are very, very strong in the faith, and elderly people.
In England, yeah?
In England. What we've got now is a new wave of funky modern churches. And
Okay.
so what happens is, rather than being this, for example, if you go to church in
But which
Spain,
religion are we talking about? Because
Christian.
But when you say Christian, do you mean the Catholic?
No, they're not allied to any faith. They're just Christian faith. They believe the Bible.
Okay.
And what they do is, for example, if you go to a mass in Spain, I apologise if you like mass, but I find them a tad long and a little bit dry, if you don't mind me saying. But we have these new churches, and it's kind of, there's a bit of singing, and there's some entertainment, and sometimes they have a disco, and
But
so
God may take that as an insult.
who knows?
Like
Who knows?
you have to be bored.
She might.
How can you have fun? We're talking about
Yeah.
God and Jesus, and
Yeah. So
she might.
she might, if she's facing that way. But I think it's what they're trying to do. The church is aware that in the UK, really, it's on its way out. So if it doesn't change, it will lose its parishioners. And so it's starting to become what we call relaxed and groovy.
But there are lots of religions here. I mean, I suppose
Lots.
one would go, but I mean, you've got the biggest one was Church of England,
Church of England, yeah.
which is like a pseudo Catholic.
It's Christian. It's Christian.
Okay,
The Church
Christian.
of England was created by Henry VIII.
Yes.
Yeah, to move away
Yeah.
from the Catholic faith.
And I mean, on its own, that is worrying that he could just make up this religion and people went, "Yay, you're such a great man. I'll just follow you." But anyway, I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
And then
To create the
You've
religion,
got-
you had to kill millions of people.
yeah,
but,
of course.
But we don't
Let's
talk
just-
about that.
Let's just not talk about that. And then you've got the Catholic
Yeah, we've got Catholic, Protestant. We've
Protestants,
got
yeah.
the Quakers.
The Quakers.
The Quakers were the people who decided that they didn't want to be in England anymore and went off to America and started to populate America.
And
The
they're here.
Quakers. Yeah,
So
they're
they
still
came
here.
back.
No,
I don't wanna be in
some
England
of them
anymore.
stayed. Yeah, we'll take care of England.
That's
You
funny.
go and set up America.
Okay,
But
you've
the
got
Quakers,
Mormons.
we've got Mormons, we've got Jehovah's Witnesses, we've
You've
got
got-
Seventh-day Adventists.
What's the other one that I know? Mormons, but also they've got these. I don't remember now.
Well, many.
But you've got lots of religions here.
But lots of them are based around the Bible, the Christian
Yes.
Bible. Yeah, but now because England is a multicultural and multi-race country, we have every religion. In every town we have mosques.
Oh yeah, we're in Spain
Every
as well.
time.
Yeah.
You know, we have
Mm-hmm.
Jewish tabernacles. We have everything. So really we're a multicultural.
Tabernacle. I like that word.
Tabernacle,
I don't know
yeah.
what it is, but I like it. What's a tabernacle?
Like a temple. I think they're called Jewish tabernacles. I think
tabernacle.
so. Yeah.
I like it.
Uh-huh. But generally, I think that when they made a survey in the UK, I think it came out that 80% of the people didn't believe in God.
80% of the people didn't believe in God.
Yeah.
I doubt that.
No, in the UK, yeah. 80% of the people didn't
I'd
believe
say
in
80%
God.
of people believe in,
No.
in God.
But I think
With or without religion.
in Spain, although you're not practicing, I think the vast majority have some kind of belief.
I haven't really looked at the stats in terms
I don't know.
Of believing in God, but I don't think because people link religion with having to believe in God or not. If you're not in a religion, then you don't believe in God. It doesn't have to be that way. You can believe in God and not be part of any religion.
Absolutely. So we've got Christianism here,
Mm-hmm.
but also, and we've got atheism, so
Yeah.
no belief, and we've got
Agnosticism?
agnosticism, but agnostics who believe only what they see, and then, for
That's
example,
not agnostic.
myself, agnostic is somebody they will see it when they believe it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I neither believe nor
they'll believe it when
I
they see it.
don't
Yeah, and then you've got the new wave, which is called deist. Deist, that's
Deist,
somebody who believes in God but not in religion.
Hmm.
I'm liking it.
That's what you like.
I'm seeing it and I'm liking it.
I suppose then I'll be dazed as well. Dazed?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't follow any religion.
No.
I think there's truth in every religion. Parts that I like from every religion. I go, I like that. I like that. But then there are parts that I don't like.
Sure.
So that would be a problem for me to be part of one.
The killing and the murder tends to put me off a little bit.
So do you enjoy being a Jehovah's Witness?
No.
Which part was the worst for you?
All of it.
Wow, that was quick.
Okay.
But did you like knocking on the doors
No,
and talking
that
to
was
people?
the worst. That
and
was
going,
the
hello,
worst.
this is
No,
my
that was the
magazine.
worst. It was all bad.
What's it called? Something, the Watchtower magazine.
Watchtower and the Awake.
No, you didn't like that?
No. No, I didn't like any of it.
They seem to smile a lot. They seem to be really happy people.
Absolutely, yeah.
More than the rest of the
They're
population.
very, very happy. That's why I had to run screaming from it. They were so happy. Yeah.
So you've never considered being part of any other religion?
No. I'm very happy with what I believe. Yeah, and that's enough.
Okay, I think time's up.
Okay.
Even though I really liked this conversation, Gordon.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Cynthia. Enjoyed it too.
Sorry, you finished.
That's it. I enjoyed it.
And everything we've talked about and more, the transcriptions, the translations, you can find on our help sheets, which you can access. Oh, Gordon, stop that! If you go to www.lightspeedenglish.co.uk.
What are you doing with that finger? Okay.
I was just trying to remember that. I use the finger
yeah.
as a trigger in my head.
So that's it. And so have fun.
And we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.